But nothing with it. Immediate rotate from Liquid. Gonna try to just run up ramp. And TSS, well, he's gonna go ahead, pop Naf early. Follow-up smoke, third of the round. And that one's going to block off those rotators. So the utility here has done a very good job from Liquid in just at least getting that bomb plant. But there's so much damage being done by TSS considering how much he's taking back.
Yeah, he really can't die. Oh, Nitro throws a spanner in the works. They have to go kind of find him now. They're looking. Oh, and he gets a kill.
That's actually quite big. Nitro, he's still standing, 11 health. Heroic are just going to say, screw it, leave him, move forward, get the retake going. Just end this, and they will.
Quad position safely.
Alternative boost. Ooh, they heard that.
Oh, man.
They may have heard that. There was a player who dropped. It's either a read or not, but yeah. Nitro made that one single footstep. Shots come out. Suddenly it feels like there's way less life on this one, and that Khalil's not able to get anything else going. Face down ramp. 3 players trying to look up it. Smoke fades, util comes out, and TSS going to be put at the helm of this one. Nitro is so dangerously close, and he also has grenades in his hand, so yeah, that'll be TSS on the peak with 2. And Elige stops it, 9 health left in this moment, thinking maybe he can just peel back TSS's support, but the other 2 counter-terrorists go silent. Decide to push 2 players in the bottom of B, and this is what Heroic love to do, right? CT sides and gathering information. Meanwhile, Elige still waiting for that peek. Suddenly, Cadian is here, boosted inside of the site. Nice off position, and Shush silently sneaks behind for that final one. A perfect first gun round from Heroic, thanks to TSS.
Peeking on lower ramp where an op's not there. He's doing his job.
We got Rec 9s on the server. 1 smoke, double flash, 5 upgraded pistols, and that speed, that velocity from Nitro catching Stown off. Cadian here, under pressure, able to get that second. It is still creating an opening over construction. Cadian hears it, goes ahead, drops another, still stands and Spawn finally dies to Naf, who gets his hands on the M4 and leaves his last teammate in OC for the clutch. But OC's nowhere to be found, and now Heroic will have to start trying to carve out this idea as to where he could get off to. Seems like they've already figured this out. They're deep in their spawn, they're sitting on bomb, and TSS extends into it with an AK upgrade, 5-0 Heroic.
All the adjustments look really solid.
Liquid, 2 players out, smoke grenade deep on elevator, Nitro again. Gonna try to press into this, and I like the spacing he's got.
Well, they don't know about him.
They jump spot, and Cadian instantly dies to Nitro. TSS finds it through the smoke. So again, just pummeling with damage, but it's a man advantage established by Heroic. Naf extends around towards A site. Oh, and he turns it back to CT. Nice value out of Naf to equalize the situation. Then TSS doubles back towards site as bomb is being planted. They've got the post plant, and TSS just runs into coverage. Shox eats the flash, and as he falls back, he gets caught. So again, TSS being the better of the 2, and then Shush on the flank once more.
Oh, that was the most compelling situation we had with Nafly, you know, showing a little X factor, getting those 2 kills. Play this safely. So Heroic have to do something crazy. Shush pushing into mid. They go for the flash retake. That's not going to work, but Shox does not win the trade versus Stown. He falls back safely, and it's suddenly 3-on-3 again.
So it comes over top. That one's pushing Cadian all the way back around ramp. It doesn't matter. Stown in with another kill. And Shush silently continuing on with these flanks. Gets his fight versus Nafly, dies for the first time. And now we've got a very low HP Liquid in a 2 versus 2. But it's not like Heroic have that much more. And Stown gets caught as Elige crosses around this, trying to get deeper behind Cadian, trying to compromise his retake attempt. If only he knew such little HP, and he gets caught playing with the butterfly. Liquid slashing their way onto the scoreboard.
Yeah.
Nitro is counterpart. Both of them sneaking up. Oh, labored fight from Refresh. And now TSS, like, he's just in this weird position where does he give it up? Does he activate? Oh, and Cadian gets caught crossing. No, he doesn't.
No way.
Nitro. I mean, that's got to be a kill. Meanwhile, B-site under question. Stown and Shush, 2 easy kills as they hold back on quad. Again, the Molotovs not able to burn them out. 7 seconds. Naf trying to clear this second CT, or else he needs to cover it while the bomb's going down, and TSS is still behind them. The plant comes through nonetheless, and Liquid just need to finish off what Nitro couldn't in Cadian.
Yeah, that's fine at least. He gets that kill. Then it's not a 2-on-2. Cadian, that damage does matter. Cadian cannot go for this retake.
What a zany round, dude.
What a zany round.
When we okay, last time I saw Tessess, he's hiding behind yellow tarp on A site.
Yeah.
When we come back to Tessess,
Oh, was he? No, that was Tessess?
Yeah. Follow-up volley, but the rotators haven't gone too far. Cadian misses the off shot, having taken that front position away from Stown, putting it on his own shoulders, and Naf just wastes no time sprinting beyond that wall of smokes. This is a post plant, but Stown will still get a little bit of impact as he catches shocks over it. Naf desperate to just dive back and will escape. Man advantage, sure enough, for Heroic. And with that, you'd hope for some impact. His chance to shine as he hits his shot on Stown through that green box. And two players start to push to the left. OC's gonna miss the second shot as Naf gets ever closer. It's nothing from OC. A couple of kills for the other two of Liquid, and Nitro looking to just lock in these final two frags. He got the headshot in the back on the diffuser as Cadian gives cover. One bullet for Nitro, and a fourth for Team Liquid.
Oh, it's a key frag for Nitro right there. We've seen him be the jackknife in a lot of rounds.
Yeah, Tessess is a bit of a limitation. He has no armor with this Deagle, so should be an easy victim. But he's got refresh, he's got support. Cadian inside sight, total lockdown for Heroic.
Damn, man, that would have been maybe hard to read. They see the Deagle out and they think, well, we can play this a little bit faster. There's still an off play.
Ooh, but life. We got life on this as OC gets a second.
2 on 5.
Doubles his kills in a moment. Naf gets contact versus Shelf. They have such little HP. Liquid back in with one more left, and Tessess, he struck first today, has been countered since, and looks for a chance to walk back. Flash over. OC looks to rejoin Naf. Tessess, he wants fights, he wants clutch, but remember, he also has no Kevlar. Oh, he takes a chance and brings it back to the 1v1. OC yet to trade. 20 seconds left for OC to push forward, and that's where it ends. 3 kills for OC, a 2v5 for Liquid.
Yeah, that was enormous. That was enormous.
Guns back in from Heroic, and once more they'll puff their chests on A ramp, trying to turn back anything from Liquid, but there's nothing there. This is looking like the B split with the two guys top mid. Stown gets aggressive, and for the most part, we've seen Heroic give that stairs control to Liquid. They've really let them set up outside of B site, finally throwing something at it, and it works. But a 3v5 should be easier than that 2v5. Bomb dropped, and this one comes to a grinding halt. Heroic, not gonna let this be easy. Let's let the Counter-Strike talk. Naf starts, insta-trade. OC tries to get the Opper, but now everybody's here, and sure enough, Heroic are gonna break that dry spell. 6 rounds in a row for Liquid. Intimidate him, he goes right back. But meanwhile, we've got Refresh hiding behind sandbags. Cadian making a bunch of sound, and that's an easy pickup for Elige. Tessess, 2 kills off of the side as Stown pushes once more into the B site and ends what should be the hopes of Liquid to get that 7th round. OC upgrades to the AK, continues on as the nade chips him so slightly, and this timing could have been something. Refresh will have fire at his feet as Tessess' position is reconfirmed, and OC will get one of the 2 that are here. Ooh, Naf through mid.
And he heard one.
Oh! But Shush stops it right there, and OC has to double back for bomb, so that was never going to be OC taking all of A on his own. But Shush's position.
B player, yeah, Shush is coming down the stairs.
OC not going to clear this one, and that'll be the end of him. Shush with the final on Heroic CT side. 9 rounds, and a nice little recovery after this resurgence from Liquid. And it's Nitro trying to set up Elige, but 3Ts actually circumvent this, and they don't check it. Cadian dives into the coverage. Oh, Nitro a second. Beautiful. And now Naf, he's going to take the attention away.
Oh,
but Elige,
wait, what?
He must have eaten a flash. A molly and a flash. He runs outwards, and that is a sick recovery from Heroic. I love the fact that they killed the first guy sandbags and still decided to throw the utility to just double check. Elige isn't able to make the play he wants. OC trades quickly, gets the kill on ramp, and one more bullet will do it. Stown backs up, and with that, Stown takes the 2nd pistol.
16 HP for Stown as he backs up into that headshot. It wasn't just getting out of position. Elige could not see anything running out of that Molotov.
Incredibly quick. Tessess taking the energy from that 1v1 into the entry of the follow-up round. OC's Deagle will stop him in his tracks as they kind of get stuck behind boxes. then the Galil and AK are able to make that difference. Refresh continues with cover, and Elige is the last to fall. It's a 12th for Heroic. Molotov on the boosting guys while distracted. Shox tries to come over and gets away with 1 HP. OC.
Solid clear.
Sweeps away Stown in the mid pick, and his support will double back in Elige. But TSS still gets beyond that incendiary. It's going to be Sandbags as the problem for Heroic. Nitro, 2 kills. Nice and clean.
Yeah.
Finds the players trying to move forward, and that is a convincing first rifle. Break it down.
Yeah, that was awesome.
His peeks down the ramp, just looking for a little info. He's not asking for too much. But Heroic, ooh, they're going to set short on fire. Nitro able to cut down Refresh with the Tech 9. So that is the pistols out of the hands of TSS and Refresh. And they've got the utility to get Nitro out of here. They're still thinking about it, but dude, how many times are they going to let Nitro have his way with A? Elige comes in to help out, but that is Nitro from Sandbag so consistently.
Yeah.
Surely this is the last time. Two kills for Elige on the spray. Nade actually doesn't do damage, but Nitro just finishes it off. 1, 2, 3. Easy.
Well, they waited for this.
Shox is getting set on fire. Still playing with that MP9.
They heard him run down, so I'll have to do a lot with this.
And with 2 of them here, yeah, sure enough, they've got it. Shush, good job at keeping himself standing. No ego on that one. Tucked back into the corner.
Yeah, the Molotov's actually, of course, flawed because you can push back and still stand behind. Oh, okay.
Follow-up kill on A site when it's completely clear. That's going to be Heroic running straight through this. Liquid, not flawless, but Naf swoops into Shush. OC gonna miss a very desperate chance as the fire was already down. And Heroic, they're gonna win this one.
Yeah, now it's about surviving.
And that's not gonna come for free. It's down. Late lurk through middle, could even actually get Nafly. Won't, but his teammates right there to swarm. So a clearing of the board from Team Liquid as Heroic will break through. Trying to find these ones. Nitro could push through. Shox, he's going to be under pressure. Continuing the flashes through middle, and still Shox is able to get 1, but there's the double from Shush. Cracks it wide open as OC gets rocked on the fallback, and Stown, nicely done, just waits in T-spawn.
Yeah.
Slow and steady. Heroic a 14th. Unless Heroics from Naf, because while Stown does catch 1 in spawn, he doesn't know about Naf. And as Naf comes around this, he's going to find Cadian for absolutely free. Now, there's no smoke for the bomb, but there is a Molotov. And if he predicts green, then he's got to fight for Shush. He knows it's down still back behind him. Smoke confirms the fallback. And unfortunately, it just feels like Naf is chasing ghosts. He had the picture in his mind, but he wasn't given the openings. Heroic. Look at the contrast here. An entire team of Danes versus Shox on the thinnest of pillars. They line up, and he's still alive. Inside of the smoke, they start to push past. TSS will get that kill back. And Naf, now it's his turn. But the flashbangs, it stuns them. And they stop. And we've seen Stown do this before, right? Late lurk in mid, just catch that rotate. No forward positioning from Liquid on the ramp. They're going to try to boost Nitro over, sees Refresh, bomb drop, 20 seconds. 20 seconds for Heroic to just pick this back up. TSS, his hands will be busy. Stown wrapping perfectly through Elevator, and he ends it.
When did he even pull that off? What a win it would be. But they are stretched thin. Oh,
they take the fight. They take the initiative, and Shox with 2. At the very least, this B hit works, and that's going to be weapons dropped. Can they transport any of those over? Shox gets the upgrade to the AK. Nitro's going to put out the fire. Again, he's been good from this position, but TSS looks to round the site, and if they can just clear A,
5 health.
Then they can win this round before the B players come back over. And when Naf does get here, he's got a Molotov. He's got a smoke. Can they save Nitro?
I don't think they can.
He's still in there, and now Naf's dead. TSS 3 HP. He just comes in from short, ends everything for Liquid within it. Nade destined for Nitro. TSS going bowling as the 3 kills are stacked high, and Shox, who has had a difficult game, needs to come out of that backpack. An ace required to keep Liquid's opening match kicking. Sees Tesses, that one's easy, 3 kills. Shox wastes no time, comes right back at it, but they still get off of sight. Cadian wrapped back around, saw that. They exchange glances, Molotov thrown over, can't go for the repeat. Shock's gonna tap. He's thinking still maybe a flank, maybe there really was somebody at B, but poor Richard Papillon clipped.